The campaign season is here, and your vote can make a difference. Comcast brings you the candidates on demand right now.
Hello and welcome to Candidates on Demand. I'm Jennifer Massey. In preparation for the 2007 general elections, Comcast is helping us meet the candidates. My guest today is Mr. T. Hank Cook, candidate for Senate District 11. Mr. Cook, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Mr. Cook, my first question is, what distinguishes you from others running for office this year?
Well, I think that I'm more in touch with the people because I've been 35 years working in a factory, rather than in politics, and more with the regular working people who everybody seems like not be in touch with, you know. And I think that
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a fine answer.
Yeah.
Let's move on to question number two, and you can elaborate from there. What was it that made you want to get involved in politics from your factory position?
There's a lot of people who need help that with disabilities, and they couldn't get any help. And so when I said I think I'll try, people said you couldn't do that. I said, well, why can't I do that? I'm an American citizen. So I tried, and that's where I'm here today. And I'm trying to raise awareness for people with brain injury. And we need a place for them in Chesterfield County so they can get help, and so they'll have the skills to learn computer and answer phones, so they can maybe do light office work.
Great. Great. Terrific. And if you could only introduce one piece of legislation in the upcoming session, what would the bill do?
Better quality of life for everybody in Chesterfield County, and that everybody would be equal, and there wouldn't be any hungry people in Chesterfield. You see people standing on the corner here and there in Richmond everywhere hungry. It's not right that, you know, little children go hungry without, you know, where we're doing things everywhere else.
Right.
We need to start at home here.
That's terrific. And how do you plan to balance the needs of your constituents with solving statewide issues?
Well, I just do the best I can, and take it one day at a time, because, you know, you can't solve every problem there is. Just go with what you can solve, and hope for the best, and maybe, you know, try to make a change in the world, in the county.
Great. And at the end of your political career, what do you hope your legacy will be?
That I made a difference, and that people benefited from it, that, you know, and live a better quality of life than they did before I got in there.
Great. And we have a little bit of time left, so are there any of these questions that you would like to elaborate on further? I know that you talked a little bit about people with disabilities. Maybe you can discuss why that's your particular focus, or how you got involved?
I know, you know, a lot of people who are, you know, in wheelchairs and with different disabilities, they have a hard time living on the money they receive, and I think they need more help than what they're getting. But my main focus is people with brain injury, and that they get better, you know, life, and that you can get more training,
right,
and get back to the everyday normal life, you know, that they had before their injury.
Right. Is that something you personally encountered
Yes, ma'am.
in the workplace? Can you give us an
I have
example?
a friend that had that, and she went to a place in Henrico, and it helped her a lot. So I think Chesterfield needs a place like that, and that way more people, instead of sitting at home watching TV, you know, their whole life, they can contribute themselves and learn more and do maybe a part-time job or something. You're doing that.
Right. So you'd like to bring a program that's similar to Henrico into the
Yes,
Chesterfield area. And can you describe a little bit what you learned about that program that you think would be useful for the people in Chesterfield, or what was specifically helpful there?
Well, they give you computer skills, and, you know, the people, some of them, you know, are better than others, you know,
right,
more better off. But they would learn how to answer phones and maybe do like office work and answer phones, do something where they wouldn't just sit around and do nothing,
right,
feel like they're not contributing anything to society, and when these people have a lot to contribute.
Great. Well, it sounds like you definitely have people's needs in mind. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We've been speaking with Mr. T. Hank Cook. He's a candidate for Senate District 11. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jennifer Massey of Comcast, and this is Candidates on Demand.